6:44 on the Money Watch. We all know money plays a big role in relationships, but do you know what the #1 financial deal breaker is for couples? More than 5,000 adults polled recently by GoBankingRates.com. It asks people to specify what their biggest financial deal breakers are in a relationship. Participants able to pick from this list. It includes doesn't make enough money, overspending, poor credit score, and being secretive about finances. The #1 pick, overspending. Certified financial planner Joe Bert here to talk more about this. And Joe, over the years, we've talked about this many times. Financial issues, the #1 problem in relationships.
Exactly.
So how can people tell if they have a problem with numero uno there, overspending?
Well, first of all, if you can't pay your bills, there's a problem somewhere.
Yeah,
you're
that's a good indication.
And secondly, once you're able to pay your bills, are you able to save for your financial goals, whether it's buying the house, putting the kids through college, or ultimately retirement? If you can't meet those goals, there's something wrong, and you are overspending in certain areas.
So if you are an overspender,
right,
how do you talk with your significant other about it? Because it's a very sensitive thing. People get upset when their spending is challenged in some way.
Very sensitive. It's accusatory. You know, you're doing something wrong. And in fact, in a recent survey I saw, many people would rather talk about the problems in their sex life than their financial life. Financial problem, yeah. Financial is very difficult because what it's suggesting is that you need to change your behavior. Something is wrong, and people don't want to address that because it's a way of life.
So what do you do?
Well, what you need to do is, first of all, figure out why we have a problem. Is it because you just are maybe ignorant or naive about what money's all about, or is in fact you really have a more deep-seated problem? And are you just neglecting what your spouse or your significant other might be feeling and want to do? And so if you're having problems and it's at that level, then you need to really seek professional counseling.
You've been dealing with these kind of things for a long time. Do the results of this survey...
Don't overemphasize the long time.
For a long time. Do the results of this survey surprise you at all?
No, none whatsoever, because this is what we see in relationships. When we do financial planning with clients, one of the first things we ask them to do is to put together all of their spending. And one of the most common things I hear, Tom, I can't believe we're spending this much totally.
Yeah, that's what I was going to guess.
And where it's going, where the money goes. You know, we all know what the basic bills are for the mortgage or the rent or the insurance, that kind of. It's the discretionary spending, the stuff that kind of leaks out. You know, when you go to the mall and your spouse brings home that extra stuff, those extra shoes, that extra stuff, or your hubby's out.
$5 cup of coffee.
Oh yeah, your hubby's at the sporting goods store and brings home the new golf clubs or whatever. It adds up over time. Sure does.
Right.
And it is a very, very, as you said, it's what causes most relationships to break up.
And it's one that a lot of people have questions about. So with that in mind, where can people find you?
Just Google me, 2 words, Joe Bert, B-E-R-T.
All right, thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Tom.